game! What is up, losers? Bang. Where is my video game? How are we doing on this fine day? Patra is so fucked. What'd I do? What'd I do? 804 health? Are we on the... Oh, we're on the review part. I hate this part of the game. Because, like, realistically, for all these Krok fights, I should go buy TCs. Alas, I'm fucking poor. So, hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we don't die. What's up, Tampa? What's up, Dweeb Nugget? What's up, Kyle? So, hopefully we make it out. Hopefully we make it out. Power Pip's a good start. Very good start. Act 2 video when? Probably Friday. Definitely Friday. That shit is like gonna be like so long. It's gonna be a long ass video. Low-key kind of a shit not pulling the clops there. Gets this into clops. I'm rooting against you. Appreciate it, Drew. The haters make me stronger. That's what Logan Paul always said, and he's a great mind. He's a great philosopher. Deja vu. I just need to pull the fucking clops when I want to clops, you know? Sometimes you want to clops and you just can't pull the clops. I hate this fucking game sometimes, man. I really do. I really, really do. This has to be a shield. Might want to just pixie here, depending on if they hit. Peanut is the one who always says that. There's a level to it, though, of, like, if I complain about a fizzle, right? And you're like, well, statistically, you've casted 8 spells, so the fizzle was likely, you know? That doesn't help my emotion. That doesn't help when I'm feeling, you know? That doesn't make me feel better. Like, yeah, I'm complaining about a logical fallacy, sure, but let me complain, you know? Let me whine. Myth has been really tough. Mostly because I changed the crafting rule. So I haven't been allowed to craft and shit. Has made it really, really tough for me. Facts don't care about your feelings. Okay, fucking Ben Shapiro. I mean, there's also the truth of, like, you're going to, like, inevitably, you can't get perfect accuracy at this point in the game. So it's like there are points where I'm going to fizzle and be upset that I fizzled. Where, like, sure, it's probably mathematically, like it has to happen at some point. Why'd you change the crafting rule? I felt like crafting really streamlined the challenge. It made, like, the optimal strategy for every school to play the exact same way. And I honestly just thought that was kind of boring. I feel like crafting, it's like every school crafts the death gear set. And you just cosplay as a death, which, like, I don't think is very fun. That's why I got rid of it. This has to be a heal. I also think it makes the challenge a lot harder, which is fun. I think the first arc on like a school like Myth could use a little bit of a difficulty increase, so I don't just like do it within the first couple tries. this is actually a really good move. I'll throw on the Krok costume maybe for if I face Crocopatra. It's kind of annoying. I think that forces a heal, right? I just hate healing with power pips, but whatever. Gotta make the right move. Singa. What's up, Haley? Yeah. I'm not a Krok shoe fan. I'm a big, like, slides guy, but I don't like the plasticky feel of Crocs. I think it's weird to me, you know? I'm like a big time just like Nike slides guy. Dude, my thing with Birks is like, I feel like for me, if like, don't they start to smell? I guess I feel like I'd have to wear Birks with socks. The thing I really value about the Nike slides is you can raw dog them. Because there's no like fur to them. Don't all shoes? Aren't Birks the ones with, like, fur? What are the shoes that have, like... I feel like for, like, you'd have to wear those with socks. Yeah, I mean, if you wear, like... Even if you wear, like, running shoes with fucking out socks, they start to smell. But, like, slides don't smell. They don't have, like... That's Uggs? I don't even know what Birks are. Dude, when I used to play basketball, there always used to be kids who would wear, like, Uggs. Or, like, maybe not Uggs, but, like, they'd wear the fucking, like, mom slippers with fur to the, like, whatever. And I was like, that's cool. They're probably really comfortable. But, like, you're getting out of your fucking sweaty-ass basketball shoes and you're putting those on. Like, don't they reek? They gotta start reeking after a while. I only wear Timbs. Gotta keep that. You never know. You know, that's a good point. I actually only wear steel-toed boots. I sleep in steel-toed boots. I don't even know. Just not a plastic shoe guy. I don't think I could get on the plastic shoe wave, you know? Just don't think that's my role. On special occasions, I slip into the Black Forces, like date night. You either get the Timbs or the Black Forces. If I feel really comfortable around you, if you make me feel safe, I'll put on Black Forces. That's how you know I feel safe around you. Probably this. Probably this and a Clops. Maybe I'd even double shield here. See, this is annoying, because if this guy fucking 3-pips me with, like, a Clops, I have to heal. I might just preemptively heal. See, like, Leprechaun's not the worst, but even then I feel like I'm still probably getting full value out of this heal. Right? 231's a lot. I would have been fucked here if I didn't heal. Because this guy's gonna hit me with an off-school hit. What's up, Raekwon? Why are Black Forces such a meme? I mean, like, the meme is like they're worn by like people who like to fight. I think the meme, right? It's like a very aggressive shoot-aware. Do you think... What the fuck did Richard just say? Do you guys think slippers are like thongs for people with a foot fetish? I cannot believe I just scrolled up in my chat to read that. I can't believe I actively pursued that knowledge. I need to find a heal here pretty fast. Do that so the natty kills. Bro's onto something. If I lose, this challenge is actually just... I played that fight fucking perfectly. I guess besides I could have discarded a little bit harder. I played that fight actually perfectly. Literally, like, you could rewatch that fight move for move. I, like, had a great preemptive heal. I don't know what else I could have done there. Like, genuinely, if I would have lost there, that would have been the, like, most bullshit death I've ever had. This guy does not use fire spells. No one in this game uses fucking fire spells. Like, just hit me, hit into... I have 3 shields. Use one of them for me. Because if the puppet fizzles like it did there, it like does it because you get to cast 3 spells no matter what. So even if puppet fizzles, he fizzled 2 times, so he just keeps stacking pips. So he's there for 5 rounds because only 3 of them are hits rounds. It's actually that minion is so dog shit. It's like crazy. It would be like marginally better balanced if it would just at least use... It shouldn't be able to fizzle. Give it 100% accuracy. It's still dog shit then, but like at least it's like not the worst thing ever. At least you can like play around it. I have another one right now. It's just a troll minion and it costs pips. So it's like extra dog shit, you know? It's a troll minion and it costs pips and I mean, it's decent for like what it is, which like it trap stacks. Have you tried a run without minion? I don't think this run would be that much harder without Living Puppet. I mean, Living Puppet's, like, good. The thing about, like, I cast Living Puppet so much because it's free. But, like, if you ban Living Puppet, I don't think this run is that much harder. Yo, J Money lit. Appreciate it. Hackeroni. Shay Narini. Shay Gilgis Alexander. He's gonna flop. Why no Monstrous TC? I banned it. I'm not allowed to go to the bazaar. I felt like people always complained that was too cheesy. I think it's more fun to play with that. Like, the added challenge is fun. I just think, like, parts of this fucking world are so brutal. Parts of this shit when, like, the Kroks just don't use the fucking right spells. And you can't get any damage reduction because they're the fucking avatar. It's, like, not possible. And we're second. Probably this. Fade that. I'm trying to get tower shoots. The other thing is without using the Bazaar, is that it's actually one of the cool things it's done is it's like reintroduced what was initially like a hard part about the Wizlocke, which is like gold management. Like a new problem I have is just I'm so fucking poor all the time. I just have no funds ever. I think the triple battles are going to be brutally hard. I don't really know what the strat's going to be. I mean, not having fort is brutal. At least Myth gets frog. At the very, I guess at the you know, that's kind of a redeeming factor. No fort, no damage enchants makes it really hard. I don't think the AoE strat's a good strat. I think you just have to try to quickly pick one off. I think maybe even like an overtime heal strat might be good. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, you could buy TC Frog. I don't think it does well in triple battles. I don't think you get the quick sale value back. Part of the problem is, like, if I get a reagent pooped out or a treasure card, it'll sell for, like, negative gold. Those just do not make money. Daddy! Yo, Froky Gamer with the member, appreciate it. I hate this fucking minion. I hate him, 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 I hate him. You are not real. This is not happening. You are not selling here. What are you doing? It's so unbelievable. Like, any other card! They're actually so big, I just get fire catted there. Do enemies ever hit the minion? It's really hard now. This is another reason that Living Puppet isn't as good. Is because he used to, like, occasionally be able to pull away aggro and, like, eat a hit, which was very helpful. But now he can't even do that because he's not in the battle long enough. That's actually such a nice Banshee. Thank you for not sunbirding. Of course you kind of high roll, though. So he just doesn't do shit. He just fizzles. He just fizzles. I don't understand. This is like, what is going on? Dude, I've been below 100 health more times in this three bosses than I was in my entire storm run. This is stupid. Of course he doesn't fizzle that. Probably because he's going to low roll the lowest damage spell. No, we got 108. That's not even that bad. I think I need to, like, get a bunch of sprites. Low-key in the future, I might train into life. First, before I train into fucking... whatever the hell. Before I train into ice. The problem is if I don't train into ice, I don't get fire and storm shields. So I don't know. I feel like Sprite's really, really good. For
Daddy!
Krok.
Don donated $5.
Are you trying to media share something? Media share might be kind of ricked up right now. I can fix it. I don't know why it wouldn't work though.
Daddy!
Yo, purple coffee with the member, appreciate it. Oh, it's paused. I fixed it. At least I think I fixed it. Oh, I have it disabled. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This just looks so great.
I guess it's not so bad.
Someone should help that guy. Someone should go help that guy. What's up, TCU? I just opened stream. What was that? Fuck if I know. That could be a bit I could run. I could just steal that bit. Fucking flip my camera upside down. Alright. Side down webcam for Wallaroo. Loop of Tall Tales ass. This is actually really good. It's just for the wrong school. Fire Mummy. Don't need that. Don't need an accuracy jade. Cool. I really want, like, a couple sprites. They're just so expensive. They don't know. Give me, like, 3 of these. I feel like Sprite is such a good move for Krok. Because there's so many times where, like, instead of shielding, I wish I could just get, like, an overtime heal. There's also so many weird times that they both build up pips, and, like, I don't want to preemptively, like, I can't pixie. But, like, I feel like Sprite's so strong. Spirit Armor's kind of dog shit. I'm not allowed... we changed the rules. The starting hand is dog shit, Dookie. The rules were changed. I just felt like all the really good universal buffs, or everything that was like really good we got from the Bazaar was like universal buffs. Or like fortify, damage enchants and shit. So it kind of made every run look like the exact same. I think I'm gonna minion here and then heal. Actually, you have 2 pips. I think this is still smarter. Worst he could do realistically is like 300 total damage. I mean, they're going for it here, bro. Bro does not even know fire spells. Bro doesn't even know fire spells. He doesn't even have them in his fucking deck. He pulled out all his fire hits. Are you allowed to? Yeah, I mean, if I get a Crown's item dropped, it's fair game. It's just like... throughout probably close to 100 runs now, I've only ever gotten a handful of them. And, like, even then, the majority of them are still pretty dog shit, honestly. What game doesn't have power creep? Dude, I mean, like, look at the fucking stats of a wizard. Just look at a wizard's stats nowadays, bro. It's like everything's a fucking demigod. Why aren't you playing death? I've done a death run already. So, like, death is a lot easier. It's definitely, like, the better option. But, like, I'm playing myth now because I've done it on a death. And it's, like, more of a challenge. I just feel like this, whatever. I'm not going to be dumb. I'm going to play it, whatever. Fucking doesn't even have to be a power pip. That's really unfortunate. Oh, well, I think, like, heal is just the safer play there. Yeah, I did do a first arc death Nuzlocke. I never made a video on it. It was so easy. It was so... Because I played it with the Bazaar allowed, and it was post-Empower rework. Where it's like now, honestly, after that run, if I was going to do a Wizlocke even with the Bazaar, I think you have to ban Empower. Empower is just so fucking strong. I know you made shorts on it, but only through, like, Wiz. That was a life Wizlocke. And I just, like, I hate making short form content. But, like, life Wizlocke's, like, definitely noticeably harder. But even then, like, a life with the old rule set is fucking really strong. I could probably be... I like to think... Assuming I wasn't stupid. A life Wizlocke should be pretty easy. Because, like, especially on a life, you get power pip heals, and then you can also go get the death gear set once you hit Marley Bone. So you can, not only do you get vampire drains, you get power pip healing, which is like, you would be so strong. I low-key think a life in the old rule set can very easily rival a death. Because if you can get to like 20 death damage, right, you use the vampire strat to fucking pick off one quickly in like triple battles. And then you also can open that into like just being able to use power. Like, it's so strong. Ban heals. No healing Nuzlocke is just not not possible. I guess if you'd have to have like the best shield predicting RNG of all time, and then you could do it. Can you let me know it's not allowed? All the rules are in the description. Unless you're talking about like what you can chat about. And then I don't think I could like lay that all out. You can beat most of Wiz without healing, to be honest. Yeah, but you can't beat a Wizlocke without healing. Unless you're on a death. Even then, that would be pretty fucking hard. My thing is, like, I feel like you can... I don't think the average player, though, thinks about, like, how often when you're running, like, a 7-pip deck or something, you, like, are like, oh, shit. And you like, at least for me, because I don't run reshuffle usually, there's, like, at least once or twice a world. Even if I'm doing, like, the 7-pip meta strat, like, you just get hit with, like, a really bad line of RNG and you have to reset. You know, you get a strong weakness at the wrong time, or some other shit happens. No heal Ice Wizlocke would definitely not be possible. Ice is pretty bad until later. No Wizlocke. Ice is far from great. Can buy reshuffle TC though. If I'm like just meta questing through this game, I don't even bother. I don't need to hide my screen because I'm loading into a dungeon. I hide my screen when I'm I'm doing like mob quests, but if I'm about to hop in the sigil, it's chill because I'm safe in here. At least I should be safe in here. Yellow troll. I mean, I can run one. Yeah, I don't want to. Cause my other thing is like I gotta keep this deck fucking rolling through. I don't want just junk in my deck. Like another thing that's been getting me killed. Yellow troll. It's not a bad minion. It's really. It's just like it's kind of a weird. So you know what? Fuck it. I'll put one in. It can be really good if you kill the boss's minion and you have a lot of health. Like if you're just trying to kill a boss quickly, it's actually pretty fucking good. It's probably worth the 1 pip in that scenario. Honestly, dude, even like a round 1 use of it, it's probably better than Golem Minion. We'll see. I'll try it. I feel like if I'm first, it can be good as well. If I'm first and I just bring it out, alas, I don't pull it. I just don't think it's ever worth 2 pips. Aren't you already winning there, though? Yeah, but, like, sometimes you, like, if you're in a situation where, like, you have 1 pip and you're low on heals, it probably could actually be pretty good. Because there's times where you're like, you get low on heals and you don't want to just like go back and forth for forever. So like being able to whip out the yellow troll and get it done in like half the rounds is probably pretty good. I don't think it's going to be good here, but it could be. Yeah, that minus 70 shield's going to be putting in work there. I got in trouble for whipping out the yellow troll in target. I don't think that is a great name to call your whatever you are whipping out. I don't think that's like a flattering nickname to give to yourself. And if someone gave that to you, maybe your kidneys aren't working properly. I would get that checked out. Something about this game, man. So like how like I guess I just have to play so much more defensively. I really don't get it. Thank you for not killing me. Dude, it's like, I just don't even know. Holy shit, that was actually good RNG. That was actually, like, fortunate. I forgot what that's like. Would you? I mean, this is probably the hardest Wizlocke rule set I've ever done. At least through the first couple of worlds, this is, like, brutal. Why'd you discard Troll Minion? I almost have to sprite here. Because if he 1-pips into a 4-pip, I just lose. Why would I troll with 3 pips when I, like, desperately need pips to heal? You know? It's a 1 to 3. It's like the 3-pip troll minion is never gonna be the play. What's up? What's up, Quito? I've tried the troll minion. This guy's trolling. He's actually trolling. Troll minion would be infinitely times better if it was only 1 pip. Actually, big fizzle. Like, how do you decide to just go straight back to Firecat? Like, you didn't give it a second thought, even. Oh my god, that's such an annoying fucking fizzle as well. Dude, Wally was good. I never, like, the thing about... what the fuck is going on here? I'm being trolled. This has to be a clip farm. Yeah, I mean, Sprite's so good. The problem is, it's like every time I cast, I can only buy so many. I'm poor. So, like, I have to be good about where I use them. I can't just, like, spam them. But Sprite's really strong. Sprite's also really good for when they're being the avatar. Because, like, you can Sprite instead of having to spend the second pip on, like, a big chunk heal. And you get, like, you know... It is good. You know Ghoul? Oh my god, dude. This world's gonna be the death of me. This shit is crazy. Shit's crazy. Shit is wild. Alright, Krok and Almond. Dude, the thing is, like, normally I would bring fire shields to this fight, but I feel like it just doesn't fucking matter anymore. Like, I always have fire shields on me. They just don't use fire spells. All the rules are in the description. It's kind of hard to explain. It's pretty much just a deathless challenge with like a lot of self-imposed rules. Is the vibe. Alright, 48's more than enough. 59 is plenty. Dude, yellow troll round 1 here is honestly a play. Like, dead ass. I might be on the yellow troll round 1 believe train. He's just like, if you don't pull him round 1, the card instantly just becomes discard bait. Because it's like, I'm never gonna fucking... Yeah, okay, I think I like this play, actually. This and a shield. Dude, because I feel like he could probably put enough buffs on the Narini House Guard that even through a weakness, I could kill with Cyclops. I promise if he decides to target Krok and Amen, which he didn't, which is kind of lit. Okay. You get the shield here too, which is nice. I think I Sprite here. I don't think this is a fight where I need to worry about, like, wasting the fucking gold. 20% Pierce? My hero. I think Sprite's good here. Okay, now I wish I had Pixied, but, you know, I forget they don't use fire spells. You know, he might be the final boss of the fire area, but he doesn't want to use a fucking fire spell when you have 3 pips! Okay, if you hit me with fire, I'll be okay. It's fine. Cool. Not even upset anymore. But now I can just Sprite into Pixie. Sprite's only 1 pip. Dude, like, Loki, I don't even... I would actually like a heartbeat now, I think. You put it on the wrong... Okay, actually, that's your Pierce Trap. I don't care. Yes. Wait, that's actually really good. And then I have the Sprite cooking in the crock pots. I might have to trap into a Sprite, or trap into a Pixie. But at least for now, I'm safe. Yeah, I probably want a Pixie. See, but now that guy's super dead to a Cyclops. Damn, and you're gonna do that on... Okay. I mean, it's kind of the truth, bro. Dude's kind of the truth. That's so bad. That is so bad. I don't think a troll gets there. A troll might be close. The problem is I think a troll might get there if I wasn't weaknessed. If that would have went on the minion, I would probably could have trolled, but I don't think I got the juice. Unfortunate. I mean, this is a round I'm about to just get violated, but maybe they'll hit the minion. I mean, this guy should be able to draw aggro, or not. Or they could use a 2-pip fucking Firestorm spell. That also works. Like, how does he fucking do all these buffs and he doesn't even, like... They don't even consider that he's pulled the aggro, you know? I'm kind of forced to hit here. We might be fucking destroyed again. Don't hit me. This shit is actually torturous. Like, that doesn't even get close. With a troll. Like, I also, I don't even know. I can't pull what I want to pull ever. I'm gonna get Cyclops and I'm gonna lose. It's what, like, this guy has actually not used a fire spell yet. Holy fuck, it's a Christmas miracle. Holy shit, it's a Christmas miracle. Why didn't I Cyclops? Because then I fizzle and I fucking hate my life. This doesn't kill. Actually, this could get kind of... I know it's only one trap. It looks like it's more than one trap, but it's only one trap. Because one of them's a pierce trap. So this probably does, like, barely 450. If that. Yeah, then I would have been fucked. And then I would have been fucked. I might still be fucked. I might have just got Warlorded there. Actually, hopefully you Wyvern. I kind of have to fucking... I don't even know what I do here. I don't think Sprite's a good play. I think I just have to... Ooh, this kills. Right? 2 traps? Yeah, this kills. Fucking loser. It's just such a hell fight, bro. Like, it's such a hell fight. Damn, what a fucking robe. By the hair on our chinny chin fucking chins, bro. Splendid. Changing the rules is like the most coward thing you could ever do. If I was like, no, I keep throwing, I'm gonna change the rules so it's easier. Like, I don't know how you would ever respect me again as a streamer. You know? I feel like I haven't had enough losses that were like purely a skill issue yet. Or that weren't just purely a skill issue. Like, if I had more losses that were like completely my fault, gameplay bad, then I would be like... Or if I had more losses that were like purely, it was just, they are like, it was not possible. I played well. You know what I mean? Like, if I had more deaths that were purely not whatever, I'd be more chill, like, open to changing shit. But like, I haven't lost enough runs. I've had too many deaths that were just purely skill issues, and like, I played wrong. Dude, that's another thing, honestly, that has made this, I think, is such a sneaky thing that has made this run so much harder, is not having a willcast pet. Because the willcast, like, there on that one firefight, I could have, the first firefight, I would have just willcasted the mob and it'd be dead. Like, I think that, like, 30 to 40 damage where something survives, not having the, like, guaranteed kill on that, the following round, has actually been really fucking hard. It's like a sneaky, like, huge difficulty bump, or like something that like you have to be so much smarter about, like, making sure like this for sure kills, you know? Is there no way you can grab one now? I don't think there's a single. I don't think willcast talents are a thing. I don't know if that talent exists on another first gen pet anymore. You know, I don't know if that shit still like exists. Dude, I could get Mander for free though. I think they should change this. Why do I get Judgment for free? What? They should change this where like Myth can just go get them all. Like I shouldn't have to train up to get Mander. I should just get him. He should just be mine. He should also be a misspell. I should be allowed to use power pips on Mander. I'm playing a different rule set. I mean, not having the Willcast pet is just because they've updated the game, which makes it harder. And then I can't use the Bazaar at all. I'm banned from the building in this run, and then I'm not allowed to craft. I couldn't buy gear from the Bazaar ever, was the rule, but I was allowed to buy treasure cards and stuff. Where now the Bazaar is just completely banned. I also was allowed to sell stuff to the Bazaar, I just couldn't buy certain things. Where, like, selling to the Bazaar is actually, not being able to do that's really hurt, because, like, I don't have as much gold. So it's made it, like, really hard, like, I can't just spam TCs. Do you ever plan on taking a Wizlocke past Arc 1? I just did a second arc Wizlocke. My goal with this run is to beat the second arc as well. But I play with different rules in the second arc, because the second arc, it's just so much harder. Marginally different rules. Kind of the same idea, though. It's just like a level cap, deathless. Can't buy shit, can't farm. Can't pet train. Yeah. See, like, Shock Key, if I could sell it to Bazaar, that would make me 1k gold. But because I have to quick sell it, that's like 60 gold. It's like kind of a crazy... Honestly, the best thing I get dropped are these fucking Gambit TCs. You can sell those for like a lot. It's like my best gold source right now. Which is not a good thing. Not a great thing. How much do reagent vendors buy the gears? I could try. I have never tried to sell reagents to a vendor, so maybe they're better than quick selling. I know with gear, selling gear to a vendor and quick selling it, you get the exact same gold value. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe the reagent vendors give you a little bit more, bro. Like, you get jack shit for reagents quick selling them. You get like 60 gold for a Shock Key. That's an easy 1,000 gold at the Bazaar. I'm pretty sure quick sell and vendors are identical. I've just never tried to sell a vendor reagents. I might just even try that just so it's a first-time experience. Just to switch up spice up my whiz. Can't you farm gold that doesn't require selling in the Bazaar? No. I mean, you could run around and grab wooden chests for 20 gold a pop. I mean, I've done that if I need, like, wow, you killed minion? When did we start doing that? I've done that if I'm, like, 40 gold short for something, but, like, to farm, like, a Sprite TC, that would take, like, 20 minutes. And at that point, it's like, nah. So soft hooding doesn't work if you don't have the Bazaar. Because the way you make gold soft hooding is you get a bunch of really valuable reagents. Yo, Taterbug with that Prime, appreciate it. Do you think Storm can beat the new rule set? I think it would be, like, next to impossible. The thing is, it's always possible. Right? Because, like, especially in this game, because there's a fizzle chance. So you could just have all the hard fights, the bosses just fizzle everything. It would be really, really, really difficult. Right? Like, at the point when I need, like, Malistaire to, like, quadruple fizzle or some shit, like, that's obviously not probably gonna happen. But it could happen. It's not impossible. Nothing's impossible in this game. Fuck. Like, hypothetically, you could beat the entire game naked as a level 1, right? Maybe not. Maybe not once you get to stuff that has 100% accuracy, but... How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Can't believe he's a Sixer, man. Can't believe it. No one has done that. People have done it resetting 1,000 times. No one has beat the game deathless without taking damage. You know? Wayne did it with like several thousand resets and like all that shit, but that is like a test of human endurance at that point. You know? It's not a matter of luck at that point. Or it is luck, but it's not like, it's different. I think a Jets Super Bowl is infinitely times more likely than a Storm winning the Wizlocke with this rule set. I think it would take me... I think you give, like, you simulate the NFL season, the same amount of attempts I run Wizlocke Storm with this rule set. I think the Jets find a way to win a Super Bowl before... Like, we're talking parallel universes. There's less parallel universes where I win a Storm Wizlocke with this rule set than there are that Jets win the Super Bowl. Which might sound crazy, but I full-heartedly believe that shit. I feel like there's like at least like 1 in every 1,000 universes the Jets win the Super Bowl. Bro said full-heartedly. What is that? Not a why am I getting broed for that? I think it with my full heart. Sorry for believing. It's wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. How is that different? It's the same concept. Sorry I paved my own path, big baller brand. Well, whole and full is the same thing. I do something with my whole being, I do something with my full being. Same idea. Shit just sounds better wholeheartedly. Full-heartedly. I'm thinking of it's the same fucking thing. You could go. What do they say? What do the pirates say? Full speed ahead. You could say whole speed ahead. It's the same thing. Full and your whole are the same things. They're the same. They mean the same thing in that context. I guess it depends how you're viewing the heart. I guess you could, but wholeheartedly doesn't make much sense because you don't measure your heart as a percentage. You know. I'm giving my whole heart. I'm giving my full heart. I give you my full attention. I don't give you my whole attention. I'm right. I don't know what you're talking about. But whole is like a percentage. I'm taking the whole pot down. You wouldn't say I'm taking the full pot down. Right? I'm taking this whole thing down. So it's like whole is like used to measure like space, and your heart's like a space. This is, I'm doing this wholeheartedly, right? But like full, you could say like full is like a measurement of will. If I'm saying I'm going full bore, I'm doing all my will. I think full-heartedly makes infinite times more sense than wholeheartedly. Unless you're doing it in the sense of like you're saying like your actual physical heart. But like I'm thinking of heart as like a method of like being. I'm not fucking with you. I'm giving you my full attention, right? Like it's a force. My heart. They are interchangeable, but I feel like full-heartedly makes more sense. I think you could say each makes sense, but you wouldn't. I don't think saying wholeheartedly makes much sense. I mean, it makes sense. I understand what you're saying, but like, if you think of your heart as like an engine, then you can say wholeheartedly, sure. But I don't have a whole limit, right? I have full, I don't have whole, right? I think that might be the difference between me and you, chat. It's like I got full, not whole. You know what I mean? What's your superhero Mount Rushmore? I'm not the biggest superhero guy. I always have thought Batman is just so dumb. Which is ironic, because I think the prep time argument's a good argument in life in general. That with enough prep time, I could do anything. But I think Batman's just kind of lame. Bro, the thing with Batman is, like, Batman, I feel like a lot of people like to, like, imagine themselves as Batman because it's, like... But it's just not healthy. Morals, anything else? Okay, but, like, Batman's the kind of guy in the trolley problem who, like, wouldn't pull the lever. Which, like, I don't like those kind of people. Right? Would you invest in another bottle of Laheni? No. Dude, I didn't buy Laheni for my Pokemon run. I bought a different kind of Hennessy. We're not on speaking terms, me and Bron. I don't know, I'm just kind of like... upset, you know? I felt like for all I've done for him, he could have come to, you know, California and whatever, you know? I feel like I've just always put in more work in the relationship than he has. And I've kind of like... I don't know, it's been tough to sit with it, honestly. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. I don't know. It kind of sucks. I just feel like... Like, I feel like the love of your life would want to be with you, right? So it's kind of hard to, like, you know, realize what I thought was something wasn't, you know? So, I don't know, it's been tough. Okay, but here's the thing, is like, I think with prep time, sure, to a degree, Batman probably beats everything, but it gets to a point where it's just dumb. Like, I think Batman with prep time can probably kill, like, most, like, he can definitely stop most, like, criminals and stuff. But, like, Batman, I guess with, like, Superman, too, he has, like, kryptonite and shit. But, like, if someone doesn't have, like, the most obvious glaring weakness of all time, he's kind of just a fraud, you know? What's up, Cybear? I don't think, if anything, Henny is, like, tastes a little bit stronger than Henny. But I kind of feel like that is me just like... I feel like that's a, what's the word? Placebo. Like, I feel like I think it's the same drink. You wouldn't... if you gave me 2 cups of them, I would not be able to tell the difference. Now, I'm not like I'm not a Henny drinker, you know? So maybe if someone drinks a lot of Henny, they could tell. But, like, there wasn't, like, it also wasn't... There was no way it was, like, an iconic LeBron thing, you know? There's no way you taste the Henny and it's, like, that's the LeBron flavor, you know? Okay, go fuck myself. All the rules are in the description. My bigger thing with Batman is, like, sure, you can play your ethics game, you know, I get it, right? I also get it if it's like, Gotham actually had a functioning fucking prison system where you put the Joker away and you know he's gonna stay away. You know he's gonna stay behind bars, right? But, like, he breaks out once a fucking month, dude. Put a fucking bullet between his eyes, you know? If anything, kill him ethically, you know? At some point, we gotta turn towards lethal injection for that guy. If he's just gonna keep getting out and killing thousands upon thousands of people, like, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, you are actively killing people by putting him in jail. You are actively murdering people. Every time Batman goes, oh, I won't kill because they killed my parents, and he puts the Joker behind bars, you just killed another couple thousand people. Like, how do you not see the fucking world that way? Oh, but if I kill, I'm no better than the killer. Like, no! It's math! It's math! We can do addition. We can do subtraction. Batman's not on my Mount Rushmore. I like Spider-Man. I just like, I feel like Spider-Man's one of those things where it's like, I don't like talking about Spider-Man, because I say I like Spider-Man, and then, like, people come from the woodworks, and they're like, have you read this comic from 1998 that, like, has this very, oh, you're not actually a Spider-Man fan, right? But I like Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's cool. I don't really know superheroes like that. I think Iron Man's really cool. I feel like Iron Man 3, where he's got, like, all the autonomous suits, and he's, like, fucking can call, he does the thing with his wrist, and the suit flies. That's really cool. I don't like Deadpool. I think Deadpool kind of sucks. I don't know who else. Do I know who that is? I have no idea. Iron Man 2 was pretty bad. I don't know if it's the perfect trilogy. I wasn't a fan of Iron Man 2. Then again, I don't really like superhero movies. I think they're fun until they fucking the Marvel did the shit where it's like, oh, now we can time travel. It's like, yeah, now I don't care about any of these movies. I don't see how The Dark Knight is like, well, this is gonna give me hate, but like I don't see how The Dark Knight is like a unanimous, like, that's the best superhero movie ever. Like, it was good, sure. I didn't think it was like a masterpiece. Because it's deep. Dude, I don't even think, like, everyone glazes that bank robbing scene. I don't think it was that cool. But what is the point of fucking time travel? What is the point of making your nothing in your universe ever matter again? What is the point of a story that doesn't have consequence? When you can just have this fucking eraser where you erase everything and it's like you can always go back and fix and change shit. Why am I even here? It's gonna change next year. This is a waste of everyone's fucking time. The one constant to a good story is like there has to be stakes. You can do time travel plots and still have consequences? Yeah, if you do them like Back to the Future where it's like super limited, but like fucking Marvel just, it's just the fucking magic eraser that changes everything they don't like and they want to do a remake of. It's just dumb. Rick and Morty, I don't understand as like, but Rick and Morty is like, isn't there one guy you follow along with? Like, I don't know. It's also just fucking, it frustrates me. Dude, Deadpool and Wolverine, I did watch it on a plane. Okay? And it's like one of those things to me, it's like brain rot. You know? Where it's like, it's good in the sense of like, am I getting DDoSed? What the fuck just happened? Well, I know my internet didn't go down because it wasn't, my stream's still live. The best time traveling movie has to be Harry Potter 3. That is like there's actually S tier rage bait. Actually S tier rage bait. I fucking recoiled in my head as I read that. Like I thought Wolverine and Deadpool was like a fun movie, but it was just brain rotty. Like, it was fun in the same way that, like, watching, like, a YouTube gaming video is fun, you know? Where it's, like, there's some funny jokes, there's some good action, but, like, the deeper meaning of this is, like, not, like, there's no suspense. It's not rage bait, it's a well-done premise. You know how, like, the fucking time turners... You know how it's like the reason they can't go back? There's like some really stupid in-universe reason for like why they can't just time travel back and kill Voldemort. I think it's like they lose the fucking thing they need to do it. Like they just misplaced the time turners. What movies do you actually like? I just like don't like superhero movies. I like other movies. I liked the Dark Knight trilogy. I just didn't think it was, like, fucking the best. Like, I would never call that, like, my top... Like, it was not a top 10 movie of mine. What's the best movie of all time? If I had to give you the singular best movie of all time, I think it's Bolt. I think Bolt... it's... Okay, it's... Top 3, The Great Gatsby is 1, but that's, like, kind of cheating. Because, like, the book. It's a... You know, so that's kind of cheating. I really like Bolt. Bolt, I'd put 2. Bolt's such a good movie. There's just... It has everything you need from a good film. Bolt's 2nd. 3rd? Give me Bolt, though. I'm going... That's my top 3 movies. What about Surf's Up? What do you mean Great Gatsby is rage bait? Bro, what Bolt has more character development than the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe put together. It's the only good rendition of the superhero trope. This is fucking bait. Bro, the character grows throughout the movie. He makes friends. There's teamwork. There's a clear hero's journey. There's genuine stakes to the movie. And in the end, there's a lesson that's learned. Marvel doesn't do that in a single one of its films. Not a single one of its films. Have you watched Balto, bro? Balto is a masterpiece. Everyone should go watch Balto. It's a true story about learning to accept who you are, and that strength comes from your own experiences. That's one of the best lessons you'll ever learn. If you spend your whole life thinking about, you know, what you wish you were, you'll never realize what you are. Balto is peak. Not the dog, not the wolf. All he knows is what he's not. I don't... Balto doesn't have sequels. I've never watched Balto 2 or 3. I've only watched the first one. And I've only watched the original 19... Oh, no, you know what my favorite movie of all time is? Actually, I have to change my one. Lady and the Tramp. Lady and the Tramp is, like, that's a classic. I'll go Lady and the Tramp 1. Bolt 3, Great Gatsby 2. I like Over the Hedge. I just don't know. It's not one of my favorites. But it's a good movie. I do tend to enjoy movies more where the protagonist is a dog. But usually I think that's just because they're better. I don't think that has anything to do with the dog. They're just on average better movies. You know what movie fucking sucks? Is Air Bud. You know what movie... Actually, I like... Air Bud's fine. The Air Bud sequels are so ass. I don't know if you guys ever watched, like, Snow Pups. That shit is... Those movies suck. Dude, what's the one with the puppy spinoff? Those are terrible. What is the Snow Pups movie, bro? What is that one called? Nobodies, maybe? Snow Buddies, bro. This movie, if you ever want to watch some shit that's just absolutely fucking terrible, watch this movie. This might be the worst film I've ever seen. This movie's so bad. Take that shit back? No, dude, that shit is ass. What's a 4.3 on Letterboxd? Is that good? It's out of 5? Is that a good... That's... Dude, but, like, that's just... No, that's rage bait. Snowbody was just so bad. You know what movie sucks? This is how I can tell. If you ever want to see if someone actually knows, like, what they're talking about, or they just, like, agree with what they see on fucking social media and try to have, like, the cool takes, tell them that you think the Puss in Boots original movie is bad. Because it is. The sequel was amazing, but there's 2 Puss in Boots movies. So if someone tries to LARP that they've watched the first Puss in Boots movie, they'll assume it's good because the second one was really good. And the first Puss in Boots movie is like the most uncomfortable, just bad movie ever. It's literally just Puss in Boots trying to like aggressively flirt with Kitty Softpaws for the entire time. Are there 3? No, there's 2. The first movie is so bad. The first movie is so bad. Shrek 3? Yeah, but she is bad, though. I feel like this person's following me. Can't prove it, but I think it's true. Bro, it's literally just them aggressively flirting the whole time. It's not a good movie. Maybe part of it, too, was I watched it after the second one. So I was expecting it at least to be, like, decent. And then it's just, like, not. Not decent. I mean, Puss in Boots is in all the other movies. Like, he's in Shrek, but... he doesn't have any other standalone ones. I don't even remember the plot of the first movie. I just remember him very actively, like, just, like, aggressively flirting with the cat. Couldn't look past that part. I can use TCs, I just can't buy them at the bazaar. Was that the Golden Goose one? Wait, is Humpty Dumpty not the second movie? Which one's... what even happens in the fucking second one? He tries to get his lives back. Isn't the first one where he go... I think the first one, the plot is like... he and Humpty Dumpty were friends, and then, like, Humpty Dumpty betrays him or something? Or is that in the second movie? There's some shit where, like, at some point, Humpty Dumpty betrays him, and then Humpty Dumpty, in the end, I think, dies. Humpty was the first? There's, like, he gets the golden goose with Humpty Dumpty or some shit, and then Humpty Dumpty just fucking dies. And he, like, finally... I don't like this movie. It's a terrible movie. I just remember fucking watching it. I barely remember watching it. He fakes his death? No, I thought he dies. Dude, is this because he's in the orphanage with Puss? It's all coming back to me. There's, like, the scene where they're at the orphanage. And they were, like, supposed to look out for each other. And then, like, Humpty Dumpty betrays him or some shit. That movie sucks ass. And then I vaguely grabbing his arms. And then Humpty Dumpty lets go. Dude, there's some shit that happens like that. Maybe he does fake his death. I don't fucking remember. I'm not gonna watch it again, is the thing. I don't really care. Yeah, minions are ass. The Simpsons movie is like one of those movies that I watched in like multiple parts growing up, and I probably haven't seen the full thing. It was one of those things that I would watch like 20 minutes at a time on TV. Like, I know the dome comes down, and I remember like parts of it and shit, but like not a lot of it. Like I couldn't, or is that the Family Guy movie? Which one's the one where they get locked in the dome? Or is that fucking Fairly Odd Parents? That was Simpsons? Dude, you know what I was like the hypest shit ever was when the Fairly Odd Parents did that like 3-part movie thing with the darkness. No, I think Regular Show just also did a dome. I think Regular Show just also has a dome. Crossover Me with Jimmy Neutron was good. Yeah, but there was like that 3-part like thing with the darkness. The darkness. You think the darkness is your ally? What was the game on Wii that had all the Nick characters and like green sludge? Isn't it Nicktoons All-Stars? Nick All-Stars? Nicktoon All-Stars or something? They also had a DS game that was like actually like a platformer. I don't remember what the name of it was. Dude, what was the game, the Nick game where you could fight as like Aang? What was that called? It was like the Nickelodeon fighting game. Nick All-Star Brawl. Wait, no, this is new. What's the old one? Old one. Nickelodeon Super Brawl? I don't know, bro. I swear like Aang was in that shit. Super Brawl? I think that thing's real. Nicktoons Attack of the Toybots? Did you see the new Avatar the Airbender last movie? No. Wasn't it like some shit where it got leaked? Wasn't it something where like there was a new movie and it just got fully fucking leaked? It leaked? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fucking watch that shit.
Now I require something to wrap around the hilt for a good grip. The hall servant should have some leather straps. Those should do well.
Great movie though. Don't you think that's gonna like hurt the future of that franchise? Like, I'm not some like anti-pirate guy, but like don't you think that might hurt the future of the Avatar series? Corporation doesn't care for it already? Doesn't care for what? Series? It's out on Paramount? The movie? I don't want to watch that shit on Paramount Plus. Aang's not in it? How is Aang not in it? Xiaolin Showdown? Dude, what was the Airbender game where you fought each other? Dude, there were a couple banger Avatar Flash games. There was the one that was like almost like a tower defense thing. Oh, they're trolling. There's the one that's like a tower defense game that was really good. And then there was like a fighting game. I don't remember the name of it, but those were two of like my favorite Flash games. No, I don't think it was fucking Twin Towers Defense. I don't think that's what it's called. I don't think I played the Cartoon Network Flash games as much, but I probably did at some point. I played a lot of like the Nickelodeon ones. It was not Balloons. It was not Balloons. It wasn't. It was Avatar. I played with Balloons a little bit. I thought Balloons Tower Defense, actually, like, the Flash games weren't that good. I thought there were always better Tower Defense games than the Balloons games. You ever play the Pokemon Tower Defense game? That shit was lit. That was, like, the best Tower Defense game. Dude, Balloons wasn't like that great. I feel like Balloons now, like the new Balloons games are really good. I played so much Raft Wars. I didn't play Fin and Bones. Plants vs. Zombies wasn't a Flash game though. Need to play George Bush
Daddy!
game in the White
Attractive
House.
Kyle 389 donated $2. Need to play George Bush game in the White House.
I don't know what that is. I'll give it a shot. I'll try it out. Is that a Flash game or is that just another bit? Corey in the house for GBA. I really like 2048. Cool math games. I was never that big of a cool math games guy. I was a 2048 purist, bro. I wouldn't play the cupcake one. Dude, I would play like a lot of Flash games. I was never on cool math. I really liked Stick War was the best Flash game of all time. Stick War was so good. I mean, I would play that shit now. That shit was actually that shit was a masterpiece. That has to be my favorite Flash game. I really liked like the Potty Racers too. Ooh, that's actually good. I thought the Potty Racers were pretty good. Like I like the Flash games that were like, oh, you know what was Duck Life cool math games? I could get behind Duck Life. Duck Life was fun. I liked, what was the Electric Man? It might have been called, where you like, I like the fighting games too. I thought Fancy Pants, another fucking, Fancy Pants might be my favorite Flash game. I think I like Stick War more, but Fancy Pants was like so fucking good. Happy Wheels, yeah, but Happy Wheels was like, I mean, I guess Happy Wheels is a Flash game, right? Is Happy Wheels a fucking Flash game? I don't fucking know. Happy Wheels was obviously fucking goated. I don't know. That's like almost a step up from a Flash game. Electric Man? Yeah, Electric Man was fun. And there was like the arena, fight your way through. Dude, do you remember that? Who remembers the fucking hobo games? I completely forgot those existed until just now. Bro, there were like 20 of them. And you would like bat, it was like a street brawler. Those were so well made. The hobo games, and then you like ended up in a spaceship. I think there was one in prison. I think there was definitely one in like space. Like, dude, when do you think the hobo games ended? Hobo Flash games series. How many of these were there? The complete hobo. Holy shit, bro. Hobo Brawl, Hobo Prison Brawl, Hobo 3, Hobo 4 Total War, Hobo 5 Space Brawls, Hobo 6 Hell, Hobo 7 Heaven. What? There were 7? I wonder why he stopped making them. Seething Swarm. Oh, that's a really bad fizzle, probably. Oh my god, that's a terrible fizzle. How am I alive? Oh boy. Minion, I'm gonna need you not to fizzle here. That minion fizzle fucking cucked me. I mean, I'm still dead if he decides to be smart. Never mind, he's dumb. He might have hit me and I might have tanked it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Daddy!
Mark Q donated $3 to a Swords and Sandals drinking challenge. You will be blackout guaranteed.
Daddy!
It's Browser96 donated $1.99. Never back down, never what?
It's 5% too, so I'm running the wand. How you have no defense in your deck, Z-Man? I don't have ice shields. Going to the wrong dorm. Oh, so dumb. $161 fucking troll spawns, bro. Urgh.
Answer these questions to find out what type. Now that we know what you are, what do you remember? All right then. What is your name? Well, hello.
Daddy!
@ninja_m_monkey donated $2. Please name your John spellcaster if you can.
I'm naming every wizard Legend Strider. But I appreciate the $2. Quit clip farming? Bro, you think I can't on demand hit a 5% chance to fizzle and lose? Like I wish I had that kind of clip farming ability. I honestly do. I wish I could clip farm like that. I wish I had that in my bag. I wish I could just flip the fucking clip farming switch. Dude, I could have just went for the pixie too if I just wouldn't have sprited. I'm talking about the Leonardo DiCaprio one. I haven't seen the other Great Gatsby movies. I haven't even seen them. Unban the Bazaar. I am going to ban you. No. No. What kind of challenge is it if the second you can't instantly beat it, you go, no, I'm going to fucking change it. You know? That's no. I'm not a coward. I might be stupid. I might be dumb at the game. I'm not a coward. You know? I would rather lose 100 runs in a row than just be like, you know, not even take on the challenge. I think I'm going to try training life. I honestly, like, I want Tower. I think Tower will be better in later worlds, but like it's not, it doesn't help me in Krok, and I can't get through Krok, so I think I'm gonna train life. That fizzle was brutal, bro. Can you even get Satyr before Mooshu? I don't need Satyr though. I need Sprite. Yeah, I mean, you get Satyrs in the Wizlocke. You might get it really late. I don't know. Actually, I don't know when you get Satyr. I think you get Satyr for Mooshu. Isn't Satyr 22? Satyr might be 28. Does life also give you myth and death shields? Yeah, but like they're not going to be that helpful. I don't think myth and death shields are really that good. Those are actually really good boots. I mean, that's going to be what's tough, is like you don't get the volcanic shield, but it's like I haven't been able to use a volcanic shield properly one time. Like, they've just hit around my shield. Like, I can't even shield. No, training point buybacks are not allowed. No, they're not allowed. If you could training point buyback, it would be so toxic. Because then the optimal strat for, like, half the fights becomes just to, like, retrain. How viable is life for soloing the entire game? Every school can solo the entire game. In like a Wizlocke sense, life's like pretty good. It's probably like a top 2 or 3 school. But like soloing the game, if you're like meta gear, I mean, it depends. Like soloing Deathless, life's pretty good. Damn. Every fight, not really. No, there's free buybacks if you're under a certain level. But like it becomes optimal to retrain every fight. Because for every fight you would just go, if you could buy back, you would go to the fairgrounds and you would buy the -80 for the fight. You know, if you're fighting a life and a fire boss, you'd go train fire and life shields. Maybe training Sprite, then go towards ice. That's not even... That's actually probably a smarter idea. I might do that. What? But I feel like Sprite's like pretty deep in there, no? I have to look at life training. Because I don't think like Satyr gives that much value. But I feel like having Sprite and just being able to spam it is, like, pretty good. Sprite is level 10. I just feel like if you're gonna spend 4 training points, you might as well spend, like, 7 and get Satyr. The problem is, like, because of how I have to use resources now, it's, like, really, I can't just spam Sprite unless I train it. It's also, like, I feel like Tower Shield's probably better to have in the side deck anyway. I don't know. We'll see what I do. Can't you just use the TC version of whatever spell you want? So, like, in Krok, I have, like, a maximum throughout the entire world, I get 10k gold. Like, 10 or 12k gold. And I probably have, like, 10k gold for you to spend on spells. So it's like, if I'm casting a 350 gold Sprite once or twice a battle, or spending, like, 200 gold on shields or whatever, like, eventually, I'm gonna, you know... No, one retrain per world would be bad. Retraining in general, it's not a fun mechanic. It's just because, like, it just wouldn't be. I don't think it'd be fun. Just rewound. What are you watching this on VCR? Boom, boom, boom. Blaze has been in stream before. Keynesian economics lessons? What? Yeah, I think that's also part of it, and I think what's really fun is, like, I would type rules and valid, they'll all be there. Is, like, having to, like, your build. So I feel like if you can just, like, swap around your build, it's just not as fun. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like the majority of the strategy in this game is like choosing, but that's like the biggest piece of strategy in the run, is choosing what you go into. So if you can just like reverse every important decision like that, like I don't think that's very fun. I don't know. It's not the it's like it probably would make the challenge easier too, which like I don't know if I want to do. Sad Nintendo music. I mean, we got the mist spray. We did get a mist spray drop this round. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's a sign. I am doing one buyback for at the end of the arc. But that's a difference between like transitioning rule sets. Where like because the rule set changes, I obviously want different spells. I really feel too like maybe I regret training life earlier. Or maybe I regret training life down the road. But it's better for Krok. It's better for Krok in Wizard City. Undeniably. So, like, if I haven't been able to get through Krok, maybe I gotta just do what's best now. Yeah, I mean, like, I can probably get, I mean, I can get away with one fizzle there. I can't get away with both of them. I could have got away with the minion fizzle, and I could have got away with the heartbeat fizzle. I can't get away with the minion and heartbeat fizzle. It's just tough. That's an 85% accuracy into a 95% accuracy, and I'm missing them both. It's kind of tough. What are you gonna do? That's the Wizlocke. It's the way life goes. Dude, I actually hope you are watching this on VCR. That would be kind of sick. The best way to watch this would be if someone had like the printer thing they did for Minecraft, where it's just like printing out paper one frame every whatever 1 FPS. 0.2 FPS printer. I want to check out life. So I'll get a leprechaun. I guess it's a little annoying not getting Trant, or whatever it's called, Nature's Wrath. But ooh, wait, that's actually, because then I get the Sprite Guardian minion. Is that good? How is the Sprite Guardian revamped? It's probably ass now. Sprite Guardian used to be so good. Yeah, but does it still only heal? Worst minion? No, dude, the OG Sprite Guardian was one of the few minions that, like, this guy was like the best minion in the game. Genuinely terrible, damn. Pre-revamp, that was the best minion in the game. Sprite Guardian was crazy, bro. It would just spam heals for you. It was the fucking truth, I'm telling you. You had to be there. What exactly does it do? I don't know what it does now. It used to just spam heals, though, which was so strong. Sprite Guardian was so good. Its heals are shit. Dude, I was honestly thinking about, like, maybe even a Sprite Guardian TC for a strat. It still only spams heals. Are its heals just bad? It alternates casting Sprite and casting Minor Blessing. That's pretty bad. Guardian is great if you can stack it with the Seraph Gambit. It spams like a minor, like for and gives you a 3. I don't think that's good enough. This run. I mean, maybe for like a later thing, but like having to do a Seraph Gambit on a myth is like isn't gonna work. Yeah, but like I'm sure it's good for like if you're alive, but like to not be able to power pip heal or not be able to power pip Seraph, like I'm gonna have 7 pips to do that combo. This is not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be very good.
Another assistant. Hurry, this way. We can talk safely over here.
I feel like Sprite Minion TCs though could be a play later. The other good news is I should be able to fucking not fizzle Leprechaun. Right? I should have a non-fizzleable spell for the most part. Luna. New school spells, old school is best. You know how, like, when you were probably younger and, like, old people would, like, fucking tell you something was like way better back in the day, and you're like, yeah, right, and it was really annoying. That's like what you become slowly. Like, it's the same with Wiz. Like, if you're super anti-Gambit without ever having tried them, it's like you are the old guy, like shaking his cane as you ride by on your bike, you know? Like, you've become that. I think there's truths to both sides of, like, I get, like, the Rochambeau, some of it's, like, annoying, but I do also think there's, like, cool shit with it. There's two sides to it, you know? But, like, I understand the, like, I don't like when the game changes, but also, like, I feel like Gambits can be pretty cool. I do not play Pokemon Champions now. I feel like I kind of wish that, like, I mean, I don't know. I just wish Gambits weren't so crazy tied to spell events. Like, because realistically, with this rule set, I'm not going to be able to farm this shit. So it's like most of them, unless it's like a one-off thing I want to do with like a spellment version, like I can't consistently use them, you know? I came here from a Doug stream. Wasn't Doug supposed to play Wizard 101? And then he just never did? So based. God. So sick. Wasn't there a video where he's like supposed to play Wizard 101 and he just didn't do it? He did play? Really? When? I'm still begging him. I don't think he ever did play. I'm pretty sure certain he hasn't. I remember Ninja was talking about it. Just a typical popular content creator? What? I love that Doug. I think there's actually one content creator you could say like isn't just a typical content like slot popular channel. It's like probably Duck. Probably is like one of the more unique and like whatever. He played like an hour and a half. There's no way. Really? It must have been when I was like not playing Wiz. I feel like I would have heard about that. I don't like people with money, bro. I am fucking so rich. You have no idea. I don't know. I'm not really up to date on Doug Lore, to be honest. I don't really know. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not as into the AI stuff. I really liked like the Skyrim videos he made though. I think those are some of the better, like, gaming challenges on YouTube. Some of the more creative videos. What's up, Starry? Dude, I was thinking about doing a backyard baseball random team video. I think that'd be fun. I feel like I could just Google this. Doug Wizard 101 VOD. Picking out the 1,000th chatter and granting their wish. Continuing Wizard 101.
That's like a big criteria for somebody watching a Twitch stream.
He beat Malistaire. Somehow he got a mount. I think he literally didn't get through Unicorn Way. I don't think he made it out of Unicorn Way. Yo, JW with the 2-month membership, bro. What do you mean? Like do you know how often you've lied to me? Do you know how often every single person in this chat has just told blatant lies because they think it's funny? Like at least like half of the shit chat says is a lie. I can't believe a single thing anyone in this chat's ever said. Again, I don't view chat as, like, individuals in that, like, when it comes to, like, factual information, I just don't trust any of you. I don't trust a single person in this chat. You guys lie constantly. You never tell the truth. Chat did not tell me about Wally. They give you him in the game. You did not come up with Wally. It was not like a genius pull from chat. They give you the card. Mitchell, yeah, okay, Mitchell might have told me about Wally. It's not like that's how I discovered Wally. He's in the game. I'm Truth Max and Advice Gooning. What do you mean? What do you mean that time I'm being serious? No, you gotta know when I'm not lying. You gotta know. You just gotta know. You gotta know when chat. You think I can decipher the chat message? If I'm supposed to just be able to tell. No, that message is true. That one's true. That one, no, that chat message. That person's not running a bit. That's what I should believe. Zeglet, did you think of just winning instead of losing 10 times? See, like, how am I supposed to decipher, like, what's actually, like, a real chat message from that? If you put the effort into learning your chatters, you know who's lying. I feel like I've trusted a couple chatters and then it just got me burned. Vibes? I feel like I've been hurt by too many chatters. I don't know if our relationship will ever heal. Dude, you guys, it's like, I actually don't take, and I don't think I could trust you for information. How many times have I been playing a game, and I'm like, chat, I need help with this, what do I do? Or like, how do I do this? And you just lie. All the time. Like, literally every time I ask for help in a game. Like, actually every time. Like, without fail. At a certain point, like, if you keep fucking trying to stick your hand in the dog's mouth, like, if you keep petting the dog and it keeps biting you, you're just stupid. What do you mean? Literally never. Remember when I tried to ask you how to open up the skill tree in Skyrim? And you told me it was F4, and you closed my game. Remember that, chat? I can think of something probably, like, what was the last stream I did? In the Pokemon stream, when you told me Togekiss could learn Thunderbolt. I appreciate the ones who tell the truth, but like if one of you is telling the truth and the other one's lying, how am I? There's just words on, like, I can't tell. You should have done better research. This is not even, we're not even making progress here. I mean, I think this is like become one of those relationships where we fight too much, where it's like, I think we're just so used to fighting. It's just never gonna work. I think we have to see, maybe seek professional help. We might have to go to emote only mode. We might just become a permanent emote only chat. This isn't healthy. It's just like, I don't know. Relationships without fighting are boring. You're the least healthy fucking thing I've ever heard. The most unhealthy thing I've ever heard. Oh my. If I was better at games, you know, chat, I'm gonna say, you know, you're just gonna keep pushing me, and I'm gonna say something hurtful. I'm gonna say something hurtful, and then, you know, like, why do we do this? It's like, what? I'm gonna say something hurtful. This is not good. Like, you keep pushing me, and it's like, you're gonna get all offended. Please lose. I hate it here. What have I said that was hurtful today? What have I even done? What did I even do? Nothing. I said Batman sucked, which is what I believe. Sorry for saying what I believe. Sorry for standing up for what I believe. You can't handle the truth. You actually sound like one of my toxic exes right now. I mean, at a certain point, if you have multiple toxic exes, you know, maybe we look at the consistent variable in the equation. I'm not saying anything, but maybe at some point, like, we look at what was the consistent variable, you know? Maybe you don't live in a world full of crazy people. Maybe there's one consistent variable and all that that we could point to, you know? Maybe... Maybe there's one thing we could look at and say, this is the consistent in all this, you know? What do you mean unprovoked? What do we mean unprovoked? Zareth looks like the guy from Obsession and would definitely make the same wish. What? I don't even know what that means. Yeah, bro, just go to the bazaar. This is like, I don't know where I am right now. Maybe we just call it a stream. How did I lash out? You know, I stand up for myself like one time. I don't think I'm getting through all of Wizard City. I'm not doing it. I can't get to Krok again. Football? I don't want to play football. I don't want to do football. I'm getting beat by Krok. Ugh. I need to go edit too. Backyard baseball? I might do another backyard. I don't really know what I'm going to stream this week. I might do a backyard baseball stream. That could be fun. Don't end on a sad note. We're not adding on a sad note. Alright, don't do anything I wouldn't do. I'll be back inevitably. Inevitably, I will be back. Hopefully this time I don't fizzle the fucking thingy McBobber.